Right, on today's video, we're going to be going through my favourite pickups of 2024. Now, last year was a pretty good year for pickups for me, considering we're in the process of buying a house and all that. I reined myself in, but I did manage to pick up some great things. Now, a lot of the things I picked up earlier on in the year are actually in storage, such as my Trick or Treat Studios Good Guy doll. Now, in fact, that's my best performing video on this channel. Go and check it out if you haven't watched it though, because I am very happy to get a Good Guy doll. But that's actually in storage along with some of my prints. So like the Andrew Rowland Lost Boys print is fucking gorgeous. Jason Edmiston Halloween is gorgeous, man. Just to name a few. And obviously the last pickup of the year was the DKNG Christmas Vacation, which is, yeah, like I say in that video, which if you haven't watched it, go and check it out. It's my last video. But yeah, it's pretty much a grail for me. It sold out dead quick. I couldn't get my hands on it, and yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing to own that. So print wise, that's all locked away really. So I'm just going to go through a few records. I've got 2 masks on hand, which to be fair, they are my favourite pickups of the year as well, aren't my masks, so that's not too bad. But we'll start off with my favourite physical media pickup, All the Hornsby Art Volume 2. Now, I haven't actually got to watching this, so I'm not sure what the films are like because I'm still watching the first box set. So I only picked that up this year as well, to be honest. But this set looks phenomenal, and from all the reviews and stuff and all the ratings on all these films, the second box set is a massive step up in the quality of film as well, because I'm about halfway through the first box set and it's very hit and miss, but it's underground folk horror, so I wasn't expecting them all to be absolute worldies, but by the reviews, this is a big step up in the standard of the film. So I'm looking forward to actually getting around to watching this, because I do want to finish the first box set before I get into this. But yeah, Severin just done an absolutely incredible job with this. And yeah, man, if you're into folk horror, I think these 2 box sets are an absolute must. Like I say, not every film's a winner. It's not going to be. But if you are into the folk horror genre, I think these are essential, man. So yeah, that is a great addition to the collection. Now, next up, we have a Death Studios Vampire. Now, this I picked up with severe damage to it, like the ear, like crumbled basically. It needed that to be repaired. It needed repair there, and I had to repaint it as well. So this was a caveat pickup, like I got it for cheap on the basis that I can repair it. And honestly, I've repainted it, I've repaired it, and I don't think that's too bad. Obviously, if you look, you can see the ear, but the problem is Death Studios don't ship outside the UK, so outside the US, sorry. So I'm not getting one of these, man. I'm just not, and I'm happy enough with that as a placeholder until another one pops up. And I'm fairly happy with my repaint. It's lost a bit of the detail from Jeff Def's paint job, but all in all, man, I'm very happy with that. But this pickup is my absolute favourite of 2024, and this is a 1978 Dompo Studios vinyl glow skull. And honestly, the more I look at this thing, the more I fall in love with it. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm buzzing to actually track one down. And this was an expensive pickup, to be honest, but it's absolutely worth every penny. It's gorgeous, man. And like I say, the more I look at this copy, the more I find things I absolutely love. And I just love the wear and tear and the black coming through, and it glows like fuck as well, man. It's so good. But yeah, man, this is just, it's special, man. And the stand is from Horror Reject Stands. Like 25 quid. I got famous Dompo Studios vinyl decal on it. And yeah, man, these are really good mask stands. So I'd recommend if you are collecting masks. And I mean, most of mine are on kitchen roll holders and they're fine, but I wanted to get like a special stand made for this mask. And yeah, man, just look at it. It's an absolute beauty, man. So yeah, that is my absolute pickup of the year, no question. It's fucking glorious, man, and there's just so much to like about this. But yeah, 1978 Dompo vinyl glow skull, and it couldn't be a better copy. I'm in love with my copy of this mask. But yeah, right, we'll get into the records now anyway. And first up, I mean, this list off the bat is dominated by Made by Mutants, which is sick to say as well, because obviously what happened with Death Waltz was pretty crap, and we lost a good record label out of that. So yeah, I was buzzing to see Made by Mutant come about, and also buzzing with the quality that they're actually putting out, because other than a few minor hiccups with like customer service issues and stuff, which they're a new label anyway, the releases are fucking gorgeous, mate. And I'm happy to say 3 of my top 5 are Made by Mutant, which is well deserved, man. And off the bat, them Obi strips are gorgeous, man. They're so good. Take that off. And then this is Alien Romulus. Now, I did like Alien Romulus as a film. I haven't rewatched it yet. I am looking forward to rewatching it. But the score was an amazing like mix of original Aliens with like newer ideas sprinkled through it, and that was my takeaway from it, to be honest. My takeaway was like how good the score was for Alien Romulus, and like Killing Eng doing this release as well, which obviously he done the Mondo, Alien and Aliens as well. So to keep it as a set, I'm buzzing that Mutant got him to carry on with that theme, because just look at that, the red pops so well. And then you've got, I think that's an egg. I think that is the egg. And then you've got that gatefold there, man, which stunning, absolutely incredible. I think they're Japanese sleeves, to be honest. I think they are, but this record, mate, I've noticed Mutants have done this a few times. I'm pretty sure Longlegs is the same, like black smokes through red vinyl, and it's so good, man. It's so good. It's such a stunning record, and it sounds absolutely perfect. Sorry, just getting a hair off that. It sounds absolutely perfect, which is obviously massively important, like. But yeah, that Alien Romulus was an amazing score, to be honest. And yeah, these aren't really ranked in order, but let's just say that's number 5, maybe. And then next up, another Mutant. We've got The First Omen, which this is just an incredible score. I adore Mark Corvin's style of work, like in The Witch. That's one of the scariest scores ever made, really. I genuinely am creeped out by that still. And then you've got nice satanic upside down cross, which, yes, mate. The First Omen as well was a massive surprise, because I think it come out not long after The Exorcist Believer, and fuck me, that was atrocious, mate. That was so bad. So I went into The First Omen with just like no expectation whatsoever, like zero expectation. Oh wait, there, no, the fucking Exorcist Believer was the year before. It didn't come out It didn't come out just after The Exorcist Believer. But either way, I was thinking about The Exorcist Believer, and yeah, this was just so surprising how good this film actually was. And it would just come after Immaculate as well, and I adored Immaculate as well. Sydney Sweeney was amazing in Immaculate, and yeah, I thought Immaculate was great, and then I watched The First Omen, and it just leveled it up. It just took it up a notch, because they're very similar, and they come out literally just after each other. But yeah, the score by Mark Corvin is exactly what you've come to expect a Mark Corvin score to be, and it's just an amazing, creepy, like, the strings in his scores is what makes it so creepy, and it's just, it's an amazing score and an amazing release by Mutants as well. So yeah, that is highly recommend. Well, obviously I'd recommend everything on this list, but that is a must. And if you haven't seen the film, it's on Disney Plus. You should go and watch it, man, because it's a banger. Right, next up, this was my 2023 film of the year, I think. Unless I've got my years mixed up and Godzilla Minus One actually come out last year, which I don't think it did. I'm pretty sure it was the year before, because I remember talking about it. But if not, the score definitely come out last year, and this score is fucking amazing. This is Waxwork Records, and oh mate, it's such an amazing, like, heartfelt score. It captures the film perfectly, because the great thing about Godzilla Minus One is how heartfelt the human side of the story was, and some of this score, it is full of them heartfelt moments. The score accompanies the film perfectly, and then you've got the classic sounds of destruction that you come to expect from a Godzilla film. And yeah, man, this score is just fucking incredible. And Waxwork, put out an amazing release of this. And I'm actually really happy that I'm pretty sure these are just like normal pictures from the film. And that gatefold's amazing. I'm really happy that they actually didn't go with like a new artist. They actually just used like film pictures, really. But yeah, if you haven't seen Godzilla Minus One, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix as well, and it's an unbelievable film and an unbelievable score. I've obviously just seen this in the UK because it come out New Year's Day, and I picked up the record because it was selling out everywhere, and I actually listened to the record before I'd seen the film, which I don't usually do. I usually watch the film and then listen to the record, but yeah, I seen this was selling out, so I just jumped on it and caved and listened to it a few weeks ago, and the score on its own made me happy because it was like, well, that's an amazing score. So even if the film's shit, which is it's a Robert Eggers film, so I was always going to like it, I think. But even if the film wasn't that good, I knew I got an amazing score out of it. And I will say the film did not disappoint. I think on day one of the year, I watched my film of the year. I fucking adored Nosferatu. Everything about it, I just thought was amazing. It had the typical like Robert Eggers stamps. It is a Robert Eggers film through and through, and I think that's why it's kind of polarizing. Because if you don't like Robert Eggers films, I don't think you're going to come into this one and love it. I don't think this is going to change anyone's mind. If you were bored by The Witch, if you went into The Lighthouse, I don't think you're going to watch Nosferatu and get anything out of it. Whereas if you're a fan of his work, which he's one of my favourite modern directors, I think he hasn't missed yet. I just think it's exactly what I was expecting it to be. And I got that with more, because Bill Skarsgård as Nosferatu is fucking incredible. If I'd have watched a 2-hour film of just him on screen, I wouldn't have seen it was Bill Skarsgård. He disappears. He is not present in that role at all. It's such an amazing performance. And Lily Rose Depp as well. Like, she gets a little bit silly at times for me. It did go a little bit overboard, but it's still an amazing performance. She still does some great things in that film. But for me, Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok, just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. But the score to this by Robert Carolan, it sounds like a Mark Corvin score. I could have sworn this was a Mark Corvin score because it has got that Robert Eggers stamp on it. It just has. And I don't know if it's an influence or what, or he's just a very similar composer, because I don't think I've heard of Robin Carolan. I don't know if he's a similar composer to Mark Corvin, but I can hear Mark Corvin's score, like his little stamps in it. So yeah, it's just a typical Robert Eggers film. It's just a typical Robert Eggers score, and yeah, man, it's an amazing release. And this is sold out, but it is coming back into stock on Waxwork, as Everything is, because Waxwork are just reprinting Everything at the minute. But I just want to show this little inlay. You get the deed that he signs in the film for his property, and obviously I didn't know that when I first got it. I just thought it was a cool little print, but that is fucking amazing. Such a nice little touch. And this is a Sacred Bones release, and yeah, highly recommend picking up that. And last but not least, we have Dune 2 by Hans Zimmer. Now, Dune 2 was my film of the year for this year, well, last year, and this is my score of the year, and this is my release of the year. Everything that come from Dune Part 2 is perfect. This is Hans Zimmer's greatest score for me. It levels up on what Dune Part 1 done, which Dune Part 1 pretty much made me a fan of Hans Zimmer. I don't know, that's mental to say because Hans Zimmer has got like Interstellar and Inception and all that, but I only seen Interstellar last year as well. I just didn't really give Hans Zimmer scores too much attention. But after seeing Dune Part 1, like, it blew me away, and Dune Part 2 just adds on it, basically. It just levels up from it. And this release by Mutant is fucking gorgeous, mate. It's got Greg Things does the artwork, which, like, this gatefold, man. This gatefold is gatefold of the year as well. That's what I mean. Everything that comes from it is just gold, man. It's fucking perfect. But yeah, I don't know if Mutants have still got this in stock, but if they have, don't pick it up. Which, again, it's Dune Part 2. It's like the biggest film of last year, so I don't think I'm telling anyone anything new. But yeah, this is just a mind-blowing score, a mind-blowing release. Everything about it is perfection. So yeah, they're my record pickups of the year as well. But yeah, nice one for checking the video out. If you did enjoy it, like and subscribe to the channel, share it around, that'd be massively appreciated. And I will do a favourite films rundown as well. I've just been a little bit busy with work, so I'm a bit late to it. But yeah, nice one. See you in a bit.